Hi, my name's Paul and I'm from the UK. I first heard about Spooky on a podcast and was absolutely fascinated. So I went and found the website, did lots and lots of research, and I ordered a GeneratorX, which arrived in January. And since then I've been making incredibly good use of it. I did the 11-day Terrain Detox, which seemed to have a real positive effect on me. But then I got a chance to do two real life experiments with the kit. The first one was my wife had a terrible stomachache, which she'd had for hours and hours, 5, 6, 7 hours, and nothing was sorting this out. So she ended up going to bed. So I decided this was a great opportunity to test the Spooky2 technology. So I managed to persuade my wife to give me a toenail clipping, which I put into the remote on the Spooky2 and started to remotely send frequencies to help with the stomach ache, and within 15 minutes it had completely gone, which my wife was just astounded and didn't just talk about it for the whole of the next day. She was blown away with how effective it was after she'd had this stomach ache for hours on end. Then the second experiment was one on myself. I got a very bad toothache, and I had the toothache for 2 days. I never thought it was going to go away. I got a dental appointment booked, and then it dawned on me, why don't I just use the Spooky2? So I used the laser buds that came with the Spooky2 kit that I got, put these in my mouth, and used one of the protocols that came with that's in the database. And it probably took about 12 hours, the toothache had gone completely, to the point where when I went to the dentist I almost had to apologise because I no longer had this toothache, which was great. So good that I ended up going out and buying 3 more generators and various other bits of kit, primarily because the generator that I'd already got, the GeneratorX, I was using for either myself or my wife. I wanted some more kit to be able to help friends who had various ailments and issues. So that's hugely exciting to be able to help them in such a positive way. For anyone thinking about investing in Spooky2 technology, getting some of the kit, there's 5 things that I'd love to share with you. Firstly, it works. I have first-hand experience of that. Definitely worked for me. Anything that comes up in the future, I'll be using Spooky2 to help me with that. Secondly, it's very flexible. It comes with a huge database of frequencies, so it doesn't matter what you put into the database. It doesn't just come up with 1 or 2 frequencies. Everything that I've put in, it's come up with literally dozens of ways of helping to treat that condition or ailment. Thirdly, it's easy to use. I was up and running within an hour, just watching the videos, reading the instruction manual, which is very well written. No problem at all. The nice thing is the kit's got so much potential, but to actually get going with it in the first place is very easy. Number 4, amazing customer support. I've not had any problem with the kit itself, so I've had no reason to email them about that. But with regard to shipping, questions regarding the products, what have you, I've sent various emails and I've had a response within hours every single time. So that's terrific. Number 5 is there's an excellent forum that comes with that you have access to as a Spooky2 user. There's also a Facebook group. I've made most use of the forum. It's full of lovely people, very, very helpful, and so much just jammed to the rafters with wonderful content. So before closing, I'd just like to thank John and all the team at Spooky for an absolutely amazing product that is helping so many people, including myself, my wife, and our friends and family. I would highly recommend it to anyone who's considering it. Thanks for listening.